Hi, welcome back to ARISTOTHINK. Nice to have you back. I'm going to start a series of statistics. We're going to be looking at permutation, combination, probability. It's going to be the basics, right? But the problem I'm going to bring to you is going to be not ordinary problems, but always a problem that's going to bring something spicy, something that's out of the curve. So let's start with this one, alright? So the basics are basic, but there is also always something different on that problem that's going to make you think, what? So I'm going to give you the what's. Now, let's think about this problem, shall we? Alright? Now, imagine I have on my shelf 5 history books, 3 biology, and 2 geography. Wonderful. But I'm going to select only 4. Out of those 10 on my shelf, I'm just going to select 4, but on that condition. I only want to have exactly 2 subjects. I have 3 subjects. I gotta have only 2 subjects, not more, not less. So how are we going to solve this? Well, clearly this is a problem of combination, agree? Yeah, because the order doesn't matter, you see. It doesn't matter if I pick up history 1 or history 3 or history 3 or history 1. It doesn't matter. So let's start like this. So let's start with combination. Everything. I'm going to start with everything. So it's going to be like combination of 10 books. Choose 4. Yes. From the 10 books, and this is 210. Just to have an idea. 210. So I have 210 possibilities, right? To get 4 books out of those 10. But there is a condition, so we have to account for that. The condition is exactly 2 subjects. Well, the first thing that comes to my mind is, well, 1 subject, not good. Can I have only 1 subject choosing 4 books? Yes, I can, thanks to the history. So I have to remove that because I cannot have only 1 subject. I gotta have 2. So let's remove this possibility. This is the possibility of what? Only 1 topic. So this is only 1 subject. Okay, only 1 subject. Now it's going to be a combination of 5 because I have 5 history, and I'm going to choose 4, right? 5 choose 4. Good. So the 1 subject possibility is out. Now I could have one subject excluded. Then I could have and I should have 2 subjects. Is what I want. Leave those there. I'm not going to subtract this. But then I could have what? 3 subjects? Yes, I could have 3 subjects, but that's not allowed, is it? Not allowed, of course not. Why? Because they say only 2 subjects. So let's subtract the 3 subjects, shall we? So this is going to be the this is going to be the 3 subjects. All right, which I have to remove from those 210, right? This is only 5, right? 5 choose 4 is just 5, right? So far, this is 5. So far, I have 205. All right, good. Now, 3 subjects. Well, let's suppose that I pick up what? A history, a biology, and a geography. I have to make sure that I have 3 subjects because that is what I'm subtracting here. So, combination of 5 history. Pick up only 1. History. This is a history. Now let's choose the biology. I have 3. Choose 1. And then finally let's choose 1 geography. I have 2 geography, but choose 1. So I'm picking up only 1 book of each topic to make sure that I have 3 topics. All right, 3 subjects. But now I have to pick up my 4th book. Well, what is left? Anything. How many books do I have to choose from? 7. I had 10 books. I chose 3, 7 to go. So from those 7 choose 1. All right? Okay. Now, 1 subject excluded. 3 subjects excluded. 4 subjects, should I think about it? Why not? Of course not. Why? Because I don't have 4 subjects. See, don't even. So, let me tell you something. The good news is this is over. The bad news is that it's wrong. I'm not going to erase anything, but it's wrong. That we have to write something else on that. Come on, try to think. Try to think. What's going on there? Come on, think. That is why I brought that to you, you see. It's your obligation to do it. So pause and do it, you see. There is something there. It's wrong. It is damn wrong. There is something that's going on, but on the surface, I'm going to be honest, the first time I did this exercise, I made it wrong. I just made it like that, but it wasn't closing, you see. Just, gosh, what's going on with that? So there is something wrong. So what is wrong? Come on. So I have to go, all right? You pause the video and I have to go because if I don't pause, man, it's going to be like 20, 30 minutes duration. Now, what's going on is this. Look, let's suppose this is the problem, right? The problem is here. So let's suppose that, let's say that I have 5 history books. So H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. Let's suppose I pick up H1. Then I pick up biology 1. I pick up then geography 1. Another book, anything. Imagine I'm going to pick up a history now. So it's going to be history 3. Agree with me with that? Here. Let me put the camera a little bit closer. Here. Good. Here I am. Let me put here. Okay, so imagine this. I have this situation. All right. Then I suppose I do another selection. And now, instead of starting with history 1, maybe I may pick up the third one. Well, why not? Biology 1, geography 1. And now I can select another one. Remember I had 7 to go? And now I'm going to pick up another history. But I chose history 3. Well, I'm going to pick up history 1. Okay, why not? I can pick up another. It's not chosen yet, right? Okay, but agree with me that this selection is the same as that. More than that, I could have done the same. Biology 1, biology 2, biology 2, biology 1. Geography 1, geography 2, geography 2, geography 1. So can you see that I'm counting twice? Because this fourth book can make this swap. You see? So that is why, now think with me, what should I do with this formula? I'm counting this twice. Come on, think with me. Exactly. What should I do in here? I have 2. If you said divided by 2, exactly, that is the answer. I have to divide this guy by 2 because I'm doing twice the sum. I cannot select H1, H3 and H3, H1 and say that they are 2 different selections. It's not. I'm still picking up history 1 and history 3. It doesn't matter the order. You see? So I have to divide by 2. What is this? So this 2 cancels with that. 21 times 5, 105. So this is 105. And then finally the final answer, 100. 100 possibilities. Come on, what do you think? I love this problem. You see, it's interesting because of that division by 2. I wasn't seeing it first. Maybe I want to warn you about it. You have to be careful how you assemble your math to make sure that it's not being repeated, the sequence. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.